What's going on, dudes? Welcome back to the vault. It's your boy, MC Fuzzy Penis. I'll be doing something a bit different tonight. I'll be reviewing a film that I think came out a couple years ago, back in 2017. I should probably look that up. Probably be wise, but meh. And the film in question is called The Florida Project. I watched it a couple nights ago, and it was just a great film. I enjoyed it more than I actually thought I would. So I've written up a little review, and I'm just going to share my thoughts with you guys. Let's just jump straight into it. Having said that, this one opens with an introduction to Mooney and her two young friends. And then we then get an insight into the motel that she and her mother live out of, and just their general day-to-day lives. A rather small cast for this one. Willem Dafoe plays a handyman slash security guard, and his performance honestly helps the story flow as nicely as it does. Bria Viniate, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, my apologies, gives a terrific performance as a mother going to all extremes in order to feed and just generally take care of her daughter. The standout for me, though, was young Brooklyn Prince, who gave an absolutely phenomenal performance as Mooney. She just had this incredible chemistry with the camera, and this ease with the camera, and is generally talented for such a young actress. I was honestly blown away by her. But having said that, all the child actors involved in this film were just incredible. There's also a great cameo from Caleb Landry Jones, which was pretty cool. Story for this one follows the lives of young Mooney and her mother, who is struggling to make ends meet while they both live out of a purple motel. Not only is the acting great, but the story and writing are also just fantastic. Nothing really happens throughout the film, but despite that, it still had me engrossed from start to finish. Films like this, where nothing much happens, and where the primary focus is the human condition and just how humans generally live their day-to-day lives, are quickly becoming some of my favourites. American Honey is another I'd strongly recommend. If you haven't seen that, then definitely watch it. I really loved that for this film, for the most part, the story was told from the perspective of Mooney. It was just so much more enjoyable and refreshing. Experience everything that was going on, through the eyes of a young child, and because of that, it just made the film that much more sweet and touching. This masterpiece in directing and writing is brought to us by Sean Baker, and it's honestly his first piece of work that I've come across, but I have to say I was blown away by his style and editing skills, and just his sheer ability to tell an amazing story whilst letting his actors do what felt natural to them. I'm incredibly excited to check out his other films. I mean, if this is his first films I've watched, if this is his first film I've watched and I loved it, then I'm incredibly excited and looking forward to what other projects he has done. Lastly, I just want to comment on the setting of this film. It's set in Orlando, and it's honestly a perfect setting for events that unfold. There's this lovely juxtaposition of these people struggling to get by, whilst the magic of Disney World acts as a backdrop to these hardships that they are facing. Add to that the hotel they live in is a perfect backdrop for the story to run against. You really get a sort of homely feeling from it all. But there we have it, guys. And the only thing I really learned from this was that I miss Orlando and it's crazy November weather. If you ever go over in November, don't expect any snow or any rain. Just constant sunshine. It's amazing. There we have it. There's my review for The Florida Project. Let's just jump to the two most important questions. Question number one, would I recommend this film? I would 100% recommend this film. It's not going to be for everyone, and some people may get frustrated because nothing does happen in the film. But if you are like me and you love to check out films that maybe went under the radar, then I think you'll definitely love this film. Give it a go anyway. You may be surprised about how much you enjoy it, because I definitely was. So I would recommend it for that reason. Question number two: does this film belong in the vault? My only issue with this film was that there were a few stories built up that never really paid off. But then saying that, if they had, I feel it would have ruined the authenticity of what was going on, the authenticity of the general story and just the characters themselves. But yeah, I think because the story or lack of story was just so great, and because the film itself was just so engaging, and the young actress Brooklyn Prince was just so excellent, I think this film definitely deserves a place in the vault. So there's a little diamond star. It's gone off with a ha-ha from Mickey Mouse to wherever it goes. So there we have it, guys. There's my review for The Florida Project. Let me know if you've seen it. If you've seen it and you liked it, let me know what you liked down in the comments below. If you've seen it and you didn't like it, again, let me know why down in the comments below. As always, guys, if you like what I'm doing here, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video with your friends, your pets, your family, your friendly neighborhood Mickey Mouses. Until the next one, peace and love, my dudes.